everybody, it's Kelso with Dork 4, and it's another Comic Book Wednesday, which is always fantastic. I was actually at the store today, and I walk in, and the guys are all sitting there playing Magic and stuff. They're like, right on cue, Kelsey, like, because I walk in every Wednesday, same time after work, and it's getting ridiculous. So that was kind of funny. And then I'm sitting at the counter, like, getting my stack, and it's just so many good books. I'm, like, oohing and awing, and everyone's laughing at me, so whatever, they're nerds too. So the first one I want to talk about is I got a #1 issue today, which it's actually been, I think, a few weeks since I've gotten something new, which is Uber Invasion. So Uber was a long-running Avatar. Avatar, I'm going crazy. Okay, long day. So yeah, Avatar. So it's already, we get the wraparound, and there's already been, I think, a 20 or 20 some odd book series, and it's all like World War II based. Okay, and so it's very Avatar-like. Lots of writing, lots of talking, and also lots of violence. So I was gonna, ooh, that's fun. I don't want to give that away. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I can't give all this stuff away, but it's really cool looking. All right, yeah, we'll just go with the first page then. So the art is great. This is Kieran Gillen. All right, so he's wonderful. So Uber Invasion. I think you can definitely pick up the trades, you know, if you don't want to get singles. But I'd catch up on the first arc of Uber before you start Invasion, because it wouldn't make that much sense. So excited for that. The next thing I picked up that was really cool was the Army of Darkness Ash for President Election Special. And I'm not going to take it out because this was ordered, like, it came to me in a bag and board, and it cost way more money than a normal comic book. And he was like, my guy was like, he rang it up and he's like, are you sure you wanted this? And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I wanted it. I didn't really care, but it's definitely, I think, the most I've paid for like a new comic book. So I know it's a special cover and is actually really cool. I mean, check out the art on that. So I'm excited to dive into that. It is also a new series. It was just a really special edition cover for the Ash for President. So I think just really cool to add to the collection. So that was exciting. Next we have Providence, another Avatar. And I don't believe I've talked about this before because I feel like it's been a while since it's come out. And so my husband reads this, not me. It's actually a really cool wraparound cover. That's what I love about Avatar. I love their wraparounds. And so I looked up the plot because I don't know much about it. I just know the art's great because it's Alan Moore and Jason Burrows who did Crossed. And the description is pretty much a gay guy works for New York journalism in 1919. So, you know, I'm sure that's kind of faux pas. And he quits his journalism job and then wants to go write the great American novel like everyone was doing during that time. And so he goes and he's going to use interviews with, he's trying to meet occult people. So it's going to get into, witchcraft and weird stuff. And so when I opened it to try to just, read through it a little bit to get a feel for what it was, I was totally wrong. Because in the first page, there's all these people sitting on the train. And it's, you know, it's, weird-looking people. You got, this guy here that looks like some sort of, demon guy. And you got this guy with the weird face and stuff. So I had no idea what was going on. So I had to look it up, and now that I know what it's about, I totally have to check this out. I'm going to read issues 1 through 10 soon. So that's Providence number 11. Next we have October Faction, which I can't stop talking about because I love it so much. It's number 3 of the next arc, which is Deadly Season. I think it's a great cover. He's all bloodied up. That's the dad of the family. And the family fights supernatural stuff. Okay, and I think they're fighting vampires in this one. Let's check out those vampires. They're really cool looking. So those are the vampires in Deadly Season. And it's just, the art it's fun because it's very soft, as you can see. Not a lot of hard lines, and it's almost foggy all the time. That's what I really like about the art, and it's all the pages go kind of by color. So I think that's fascinating, and so I would definitely check that out. October Faction if you haven't. Alright. Like I said, I'm just so excited about this stack today, especially after last week. Next we have Ringside, and I know I talked about this recently, but I also really loved the cover. Okay, I think it just, you know, he obviously looks very emotional, the color's great, and so I'm interested in reading this. I am caught up on that, and it's about kind of washed up wrestlers, okay, like WWE type wrestlers, and how life is after no one needs them anymore. Okay, so I think it's a fascinating story, and I don't know much about the writers, but maybe they have some sort of, you know, past or, you know, or history with wrestling. But there's some art for you. Kind of that same idea, very soft art. All right, but it tells a really great story, and it's about wrestling, but it's fascinating. All right, next we have Nailbiter, one of my all-time favorite, and the sheriff looks pissed. That's the sheriff of Buckaroo, which is the town where all this crazy stuff happens in Nailbiter, and she's not happy. People are messing with her kid. You know, the kid's dad is a serial killer, and I mean, you couldn't get more drama than that. So lots of things going down. Try to find you a cool page. There you go. Some really great art. Okay, so that's Nailbiter. Excited for that one. Next, we have Glitter Bomb. And I know I've talked about Glitter Bomb recently, but seriously, check out that cover. And then the back is like a negative of it, or whatever you'd call that. I just think it's really, really cool. And the whole story is she's possessed by some like crazy animal thing that she got from the ocean. I don't know. She's possessed by something. And she used to be a TV actress and was like semi-famous and, you know, washed up actress in LA. And so this like demon thing possesses her. Kind of like this, like she has normal interactions with people and like what's going on. And then there'll always be these scenes where like you can kind of see like her eyes dark with the demon and stuff. So I think it's kind of fun because she like knows what's going on, but she's still possessed. So she doesn't really have control over what she does. So that's really fun. Art's great. Just kind of odd story, but I've enjoyed it so far. So that's Glitter Bomb. I also have Electric Sublime, and I kind of wanted to show, once again, just great artwork this month. I'm just really fascinated by everything. I think this is really cool. Electric Sublime is where the people, or artwork, comes to life, or you can go inside of artwork or something. Okay, I haven't read, I usually wait a few to read them, and this is number 3, so I'm probably going to pick this up. But I think this one's fun because it's going to be the Scream, I think is what it's called, or Scream or something. So he's that's going to be the artwork that they're lost in or whatever in this issue. So very cool. I'm going to check that out soon. Interested. And then I have 2 more classics that I have to talk about because I love them. Another Glenn. This is Wicked and Divine. So fantastic. Such an amazing comic book. If you're not reading it, you really should be. It's not super out there that it's not too niche. Like, you know, some of the more like violent ones and stuff. Maybe that's not for everybody. But the Wicked and Divine just tells a great story. It's gods, it's magic, it's supernatural stuff, it's real life, it's drama, you know, it's a little bit of everything. And so, and the artwork is amazing. The color, whoever does the color, I don't know which one of these artists does the coloring, but seriously, I mean, check that out. It's just absolutely amazing. At some point, I feel like these might be the type of books that I pick up in trade paper to read, because I'm not going to want to keep flipping through the singles just to preserve the pages. So we'll see. That's kind of what happens with a lot of these things. I end up picking up the trades, and because I don't want to keep going through the singles. Last but not least, Walking Dead. So much better than the show. And this is part 5 of 6 of the Whisperer War. And so we're getting to a head in this whole Whisperer War thing. And now this guy, he has been talking to somebody over the radio and isn't telling anybody. No one knows that he's talking to somebody over the radio and that he has contact with other people. So I'm hoping that maybe this cover means that we're going to know who this secret radio person is soon. But probably not, because it's Robert Kirkman and he's going to keep Walking Dead going for all of my life, apparently. So that's all I'm going to show you. I have some other stuff, but it'll be in the descriptions. Also, I wanted to let you know that I am going to be streaming my previews book. I'm going to stream it and it'll go up on YouTube. But I'm going to be doing it at the same time. Okay, hopefully every month I'm going to figure that out, but look over the next maybe day or two, and I will be showing you what I want to get from the previews this month, so that maybe if you don't pay attention to more of those indie writers like Devil's Due or Blue Juice or publishers that you've never even heard of, I can kind of cue you in on some stuff that you may like, depending on maybe if you like some of the stuff that I talk about before. So yeah, be looking for that. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, of course, please don't hesitate to talk to me in the comment section. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And thank you for watching, and peace out, dorks.